It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
First carry of the game here for the New Mexico rookie. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Bronco leading. Panther 6 10. Hurt.
They give it to him again. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
And the Chargers first down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Quick throw right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here's another fourth. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
Kappa. Let's go.
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. Trap 60. Trap Panther and left. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
68, 3. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
60 average. 60, 18 Cardinal.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Alert.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Lions. Tag. 7 Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Tracking 60.
Third and long for him here. It's his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
18. Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on fourth down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Ward off the play fake. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back-to-back carries here. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Titans 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Strike. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Curve 19. Curve 19. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
First and 10 here. Ward. Downfield to DK. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Titans have a first. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Ward. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Titans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 26 yards.
Now a give on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Into the hands of Ganson. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Up the middle and somebody blocked it. And the Titans have it. But he won't be able to turn the block into 2 points. They drag him down and put an end to that return.
How many times do we get to the end of the game and we look back and go, geez, we never knew what was the defining play. Hey, listen, that was just 1 point. It seems small now, but more than likely in the end, that block and that single point could loom very, very large.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Unlock Lions. Unlock. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
Trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger. 19, Viking. 18.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down.
Buffalo 18, go! Cowboys 19 tight, 19 tight. 6 is up, 19 Lions. Come 19, Mustang 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Let's go. 18, Panther 11, Panther.
Ward setting the pass. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Ward now on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
On the ball now.
Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast.
Cowboys.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Reno. Street. Check, hurt. Ready, right?
Handoff now out of the gun. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Now.
Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast.
19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Ward. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Cup 19, Cougar 19, Mustang 19, Buffalo 18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
19 Lions.
4th down, here's Ward. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. Has a hole left, room to run. To the 10. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Titans 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
7 Pirates, Bronco 80. Let go.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Let's go. Trap 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. He cuts it, and he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Dicker on now for the PAT. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats.
1st down throw here for Ward. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Pressure coming, here's Ward. It is caught left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can...
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked up by Junior Colson. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
33, Titans 20.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Kappa. Ready.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Herbert on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down. A gain of 13
left is their running back.
1st down, Chargers.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Herbert again. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing ground on 1st and goal. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quick throw left side complete. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Ward setting to pass. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
on 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
15-yard loss. 3 and out.
So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
Everybody needs a good emergency quarterback, and I think this team just found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, no question about it. And what a perfect moment to call it.
Gets this one to Gadsden. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. And Herbert slides to a stop, but enough on that play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big.
And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. They'll get another chance now to knock the point after through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
48, Titans 20. Cameron Dicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Get up. Get up.
Ward off the play fake. Downfield to DK. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So 1st down from the 41.
Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight. 70. 70. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Ward now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's Ward. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go, tag. 60. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 65. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Let's go to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
60.
At the 15-yard line.
18 Hawk, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Ward. On the quick slant, it's Njoku. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
12 yards. That's another Titans 1st down.
Pollard on 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
Joey Slye lining up.
Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Another carry for him. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Home to right.
Here's another for it. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He escapes a defender. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
60. Here we go. Here we go. 60, 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60 Maverick. 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Check out.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
7 Pirates. 18. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Tag. Cowboy 80. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
78, Panthers 60, Panthers Warriors 70. 65, Kenny.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Right.
Give now to the running back. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Gotta hurry this to the line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The give here on 2nd. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Bronk. It's 3rd down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
34.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.